gonna jump off. Hey, yo, man. L Famous on the check-in, living my life, not thinking about it twice. You heard? Don't be scared to like, subscribe, or share the dope content if you hear it or you like it. You heard? Let's get to it. On the phone, I got my boy, my bro, Born on the phone. You heard? Yo, Born, say what's up to the people, man.
What's happening? What's going on?
Everything good, man. We just chilling, man. 4th of July weekend, you heard? Know what I'm saying? We trying to make something happen. Hey, yo, man. Right now, I'm sitting. I'm by Vietnam projects. You heard? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
You heard? So you already know what it is, man. You heard? Yo, you told me BO was like family to you, right?
No question.
Yeah, BO,
No
man.
question. The late great B.O.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Yo, you think you could tell me a little story about BO real quick, man?
All right, so I'll tell you a story in 9-2. So I come home at 9-2, and Kevin and Stuff, which is my cousins, they like, yo, we gonna go see B.O. at Parkside Plaza. So I'm like, all right, let's go. So we walk over to Parkside Plaza, right? So it's mad people outside. You know how the party line be and all that. So K-Sun is out there. The rapping nigga from Jersey. He out there.
The rapper K-Sun?
Right. K-Sun. King Sun.
King Sun, yeah, all right.
The big light-skinned dude, right? He out there. The crowds is crazy, mad bros, it's 9-2, so you know it's Pele's. It looked like a scene outside, right? So they got a drunk dude. Well, he's drunk. He acting belligerent, right? So he on the line fucking with people, right? So a girl starts arguing with him, right? So one of the Zulu Nation security dudes intervened, right? The dude started getting loud and all that, right? So, you know, the shit got a little big, so they you know, be having the shit for their face like the CIA, right? So they said some shit, and B.O. come out, right? So B.O. come out and like try to talk to homie on some civil shit, right? Homie still talking shit, right? So the girl know B.O., you know who he is, right? Said, yo. No, the dude said, man, so who the fuck is that? The girl said, man, chill out, man, you don't know what that is? He said, no, the fuck that? He said, yo, it's B.O. B.O. heard it, right? Nigga came back and said, jump. He told the Zulu nigga something. They formed around and nigga said, yo, if that nigga say another word, make him disappear, right? Homie, stop being drunk, right? Or the Mac, walked off the line, right? So a few minutes left. He's still walking, right?
You say he sobered up? You said he sobered up?
He sobered up quick, nigga, like a AA counseling meeting, fast, and kept it moving.
I seen a lot of dudes sober up around B.O.
So a few minutes later, you know, give or take, you know, 15, 20 minutes later, now King's son, he seems to have a problem, right? I don't know what the problem is. I can't get into particulars. All I know is that B.O. and him and the security is standing on where Mount Eaton is at in the street, right? And the next thing I know, a cab comes past and King's son jumps on the cab like he windsurfing and got the fuck up out of Dodge. And that's 1992, homie.
Yo, I could have been there that night. That's word to my mother. I stayed in the Parkside Plaza. B.O. used to do the security there. You heard? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Then the last time
Nigga used to search me extra tight. He used to be like, I'ma search him. I never used to know why he used to do that. And then as I got older and when I realized who he was, I knew why.
Yeah, he another time, this is the last time I seen him alive. This is 9-3. So, do you remember when Rex in Effect and Tribe Called Quest had the beef?
I heard about it.
Something happened, and Rex in Effect wound up jumping on Q-Tip and Black Desire. Well, Q-Tip was down with you know,
Where this happened
Zulu
at?
Nation. Yeah, the Zulu Nation somehow, right?
Uh-huh.
And so they having like a peace conference at the Ritz. So BO calls Kevin and stuff and tell him, yo, round up the troops and come down to the Ritz because I want y'all to take care of Rex and Effect for putting their hands on Q-Tip, right? So niggas, so they lived on Walton at the time. So they jump from Walton and come on down to Nelson, come get me. We jump in the cab, right? Go downtown. It's crowded. You've been around the Ritz. The shit is everywhere. The picture I sent you is that's that day. So
All right.
we get out the cab. It's mad people online. We go to the front. People start beefing. The security start beefing. Like, nah. Call BO out here. He like, what? Like, yo, call BO out here. So he like, who you? Like, yo, tell him Kevin and stuff is outside. Right? Because it's me, Kevin stuff, and my man Most. So we down there. He come. He let us in. So he walked us through the crowd. Right? It's jumping, homie. It's 1993. The Bronx is jumping. So we in there. So we get on stage with him. He go on stage. So now Rex and Effect on one side, Tribe Called Quest on another. We're in the back. I don't know this kid name, right? But anybody that was there that day, I'll probably get on later and be like, yeah, it was a Spanish kid, right? He was short, right? Homie got on the stage with some hurt on. The nigga had a house medallion. The shit was like a house fan, man.
He had a what?
Ass. Like a house fan. Like a square house fan, man. The shit was that big, right? He was little, right? He was on stage with Brad. So he was on stage with Bill. We was in the back, right? So I don't want to quote the NOI dude that was speaking, but it was somebody important, right? He was the speaker, right? He was like the mediator, right? And so when we get on stage, the idea was to get on stage, and after they have their little whatever, we were supposed to blitz Rex in Effect. But the Muslim dude, right? We was probably immature in our movement, right? Making the shit obvious, right? Because we about to get stupid for BO, right? So anyway, he looks, and then he makes a speech and says, "Yo, we here to mediate, the beef between Rex and Effect and Tribe Called Quest, and we're here for peace." And he looks at BO and says, and yeah, the brother, I'm sure the brother BO is going, in other words, like maintain peace and tranquility, because I guess he see that all these thugs is on the goddamn stage that don't got shit to do with the music. And then the party proceeded, and we left, and I wound up coming up north, and at 9/5, somebody came to see me to tell me that B.O. had got killed.
Yeah, I know. I was out here when B.O. got killed. I went to his funeral. I didn't go to his funeral, but I went down to Harlem that day, and the mosque that joint where they had it at, I think that's what's that, 128th, 127th Street. You heard? On 7th Avenue.
Yeah.
It was loaded down there. Everybody came out to show their respects to B.O. Okay. A lot of people. Had the nation and them all out there. You heard?
Yeah, it was a sad time in 9/5 for me. I was like, damn, man. But
it was crazy, man. And I'm telling you, I grew up around B.O., but I used to be around B.O. a lot. You heard? I used to be around B.O. a lot.
When he was on Walton?
Nah, I used to be around him. Because he got his baby mother come off over there. So not that. I used to be around. I used to stay in the Fever. You heard? And they lived in the Fever. You heard? B.O., Showbiz and them dudes, Fat Joe and them dudes, Heck Tech and them. You heard?
Yeah, I was up north at that time.
The Heck Tech that was wilding in the street, that's the same Heck Tech that was wilding in jail?
I'm not sure. I only know the one that they talking about. That's Latin King. He got a big ass head.
All right.
He's short. He's I don't know which one.
All right. I think they was different. I think.
Right.
You know, maybe
the Latin King one is short with a big head, and if I'm not mistaken, he wear glasses.
Yeah. Yeah, but at that time, you heard, B.O. was official and he had shit on lock. You heard? And I remember when we used to go to Olympic. You remember Olympic, right?
Yeah, the diner.
The diner on the concourse 149, you heard? And everybody used to go to Olympic after whatever event they was coming from. I don't care if you came from the Key, you came from the Tunnel, you came from wherever you came from, them little lounges that dudes used to be going to back then, you heard? Everybody used to end up, you remember everybody used to end up at Olympic. And that dude B.O. used to be in there like he owned the joint, you heard? I'm talking about he used to be like this. He used to roll up on the spot. He used to be a mad line to get in, and he'd be like this on the window. You heard? And then the security dude open up the door, and then he'll walk in, and he'll say everybody. He'll stand there and watch everybody come in. Almost half of the line, you heard? He'll start letting people in that was standing on line that the security guard was playing, waiting on line to get in, you heard? You know what I'm saying? He'll tell them, he'll go like this with his hand, like, yo, come on, you heard? He did that to me and my man Parks a few times, you heard? Cause he used to like us. He used to see us everywhere, you heard? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say he used to like us, but reason why I say that, because he used to see us everywhere, and me and him, he used to always look at me with a certain look, because I guess he remembered me more than I remembered him, because you got to remember, he watched me grow up. It was plenty of days he was walking through my block, and I ain't even know who he was, you know what I'm saying? Right. Going right to 65th, the mess with, the fuck with your cousins in them, you heard? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, B.O. was the truth, man. And you know, that shit was you know, he was holding that, they said he was holding down Carton too at one time too, right?
Well, I was locked up for all of that.
Yeah.
So I can't even speak to that. I read that later on. You know what I'm saying? I never got that confirmed, but when he was doing all of that, I was locked up.
Yeah, man. Legendary neighborhood, man. Legendary neighborhood.
Oh yeah, a lot of people come from out of here.
You know what I'm saying? My grandmother come from out of here too. My grandmother came from out of there. Jackson Projects over there. You heard?
Okay.
My father, mother. You know what I'm saying? I used to be over there as a kid. Not over there, but in my grandmother's house, up and down, going to the store. You know what I'm saying? Going to St. Mary's Pool and all that. You heard?
Okay.
But yeah, bro. Yeah, man. That. Yeah, B.O. was a legend, bro. Was a legend, man. He definitely was a BX representative, man.
No question.
When he was alive, he put the thing on. You ain't never heard no stories about when he was in prison? I heard when he was in prison, he was official too. He did time.
Nah, Cause when I met him, he was already out. Like, I didn't know, like, who he really was until later on. Like, all that stuff when he was young, bank robberies and all that. Now, I didn't know. I found out later.
Yeah. Rest up to B.O., man. Legend. Especially out of the BX. But he was part of the Zulu Nation, so they was universal, you heard? Right. They really was universal. B.O. was universal. You heard? And I heard he was nothing to fuck with in prison. He had a good name. He had a good name overall out here, you heard?
Right.
And I told you I've been around him a lot. like when I say around him, I'm not talking about in his circle, but I'm talking about being in clubs, being in spots, skate key. Or I was in skate key plenty of times when he came up there. You heard? You know what I'm saying? I was in the Fever every week. You heard? Every week, 3 times a week. You heard? Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes on a Sunday. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Niggas was in there. Fat Joe and them niggas was in there.
The shit that's right on the corner on Webster?
Yeah, the Fever. The old Fever, the Rumba.
All right, and it was the Devil's Nest, right?
I think, yeah, it was the Devil's Nest before it was the Fever.
Okay.
Or the Devil's Nest was on Fordham.
Oh, the Devil's Nest was on Fordham?
I think the Devil's Nest was on Fordham. I'm not sure. Or it even could have been the Devil's Nest before it was. Because it was something else before. It always was something else before it was what it was. But that's where I used to always be around B.O. and do it up spots. You heard? Like around with dudes, chicks. It was jumping. You heard? Always. You know what I'm saying? And then I got on to him.
He had the club in Becca, like, and if you came off the concourse and went through the little block, he had a club by Concourse Village, some underground shit. The shit was hood as fuck.
A word?
Yeah, it was on the side of Concourse Village. Like Concourse Village is like, you know, they got 2 sides.
Yeah.
You got the side closer to Vietnam, and then you got the side that's like right there by the concourse. So you come off the concourse
on Sheridan.
Right, and you cut through, and the shit was down in the bay. That shit was hood as a motherfucker.
I bet it was. That shit was that was only for peoples, because if you couldn't be peoples and go around them niggas. You heard?
Right. You just don't pull up there, jumping out. Tourists, let's go and see what's going on in there. Nah.
Well,
you ain't want to do that.
B.O. used to embarrass niggas, B. You heard? He wasn't just into doing niggas dirty. He used to be embarrassing dudes. You heard? I'm telling you. He do something to a dude, you might not see a dude no more. You heard? You know what I'm saying, dude? And he ain't even heard him like that. I mean, he heard him, but I'm talking about it's like dudes change their life. You heard? Probably move out of state. You heard? Word, B. I'm telling you, B. I seen between Fat Joe and them peoples. You heard? And B.O. and them peoples. And a lot of times, Fat Joe and them peoples, you know, they was doing what they wanted to do, but they was doing a lot of what they wanted to do because they knew that they had the backing of, you know, B.O. in the Vietnam and everywhere else, and then B.O. was connected to showbiz and all them niggas damn near. You heard?
Right.
So it was like a bit. Then so it was like far. That's why that DITC shit was official. You heard? You remember when DITC was strong? You heard?
That's the team.
DITC. Yo, man, that was good, man. Yo, good looking Born, man. You heard for the BO joint, you know what I'm saying? You gonna be hearing Born right now. We holding back. You heard, you know what I'm saying? We got some exclusive material. You heard that we cooking together. We ain't just throwing it out there. That's why y'all ain't hearing it, you know. We giving y'all a little B.O. story, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to B.O., you know what I'm saying? The BX representative, you know what I'm saying? But we got some good material. My man Bond was there. He got a lot of action, you know what I'm saying? We got some controversy, we got some drama, we got some educational, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? We got a little bit of it all, you know what I'm saying? So expect to be hearing from my man Born. Yo, Born, anything you got to say before you go? Any shout outs to any real cats, real comrades that you got out there that you know that might come across the channel and might say, oh shoot, that's my dude Born. You heard? They might not know you because you ain't on the video, but they gonna know you by voice and by what you speak. You heard?
I just want to say rest in peace, Brave Dave. What's up, Frazier? What up, Uptown? Modo, Breland, Brandon. What's up, out of East New York? All the family, man. That's beside me.
Yep. Know what I'm saying? And we out, man. You heard?
All right.
One.
One.
Talk to you later, bro.